G'day and welcome to the start of a new Hearts of Iron campaign. This time we're going to be France. So yeah, basically we're going to have to just try and do something nasty to Germany right from the start. The point of the campaign is going to be to get the Vive la France achievement, so reach 1948 as France without capitulating or surrendering, and before that we'll hopefully get the Big Entente, where as France we need to complete the Little Entente national focus and have all German cores owned by us or somebody in our faction being the Little Entente. So we'll see how this goes. Make sure Iron Man mode's turned on for a start. That'd be really annoying. Iron Man France 1, yes. Alright, so we sort of want to become communist right from the start to be able to maybe expand into Spain or something like that. But if we don't get to do it, it'll be fine. There are a few events, I believe, that can kick us up over the 50% later on. So we'll just worry about our research first. Construction is going to be important, as is efficiency, and we're going to be doing a lot of research. Civilian factories, for a change, I'm just going to build military factories. We're not going to worry about ports at all. So we'll just military factory the place up. Going to keep it all in the European mainland though, just in case Africa gets overrun. Actually, you know what? Let's add them on. Africa should be safe from the Italians and the Germans. And what else do we have? We have one that we can build there, and one there, two up in the islands, and over in Asia, I got another two we can build. Okay. As always with the dockyards, we are going to load up the stuff that's already set, and after that we'll just add on convoys and convoys. Make sure any that we take in occupations automatically go to that, so we don't have to come back and deal with it. Now, no national focus. So the question here, since France has a specialist tree, is what do we want to do first? Air focus and navy focus are a complete waste of time. We have to push down Little Entente. We have to at least get this far. Polish guarantee, pretty sure would put us to war with Germany early on, but we might do it anyway. Poland are guaranteed by the Allies though, so we might ignore that and let the Allies go to war without us. You know what, we'll do it right from the start. This gives us political power that we'd otherwise lose while we're doing it anyway. Now, because it's disjointed government, we get very little political power. That's why it's a bit of a toss-up whether to take it or not. Now, in basic training, we have a few different infantry models and a couple of tank models. Let's just go... Actually, let's just wait for a bit. We'll start training them. But they're not actually going to come out until all the reinforcements are done. I'll put these guys in Alsace. And let's pull everybody together. Put them in an army under a field marshal. These are all old guards. They do have defensive doctrine. Leader experience gain is low. That doesn't particularly matter too much. This guy is a Panzer leader though. Recon guy will keep. We don't need two Panzer leaders. So let's promote this guy. And then we'll keep the old guards for other things. We'll just stick Alphonse Juin in charge. And I guess put the front line against Germany. Get a planning bonus for moving all the way through and just conquering Germany. Because, you know, that'll happen. There. Something like that. Alright, and of course... that is not the entire army, so we're going to have to go through, pick all of the units out of the colonies, bring them back in defense of the mainland. Let's put them in charge of this one with, who was the other guy? Jean de Latre de Tassigny. He can sit on this one and at some point conquer Spain. Don't really care, it's not going to happen anyway. Alright, so they'll come back from all over the world. As for our fleet, same problem. They're spread out in a ton of different places. Mediterranean, Africa, Middle East, everywhere. Pull them back into the one. And our airplanes, we do have an aircraft carrier, so we'll leave them on there. The rest of these guys, I guess, will be needed on the German front eventually. Let's put all of them in there and then sort them out after. Alright, what else? Insufficient resources for tanks. Yeah, tanks and motorized. We'll be fine. We want to put all the factories we can into constructing military factories first. Alright, everybody starts reorganizing. Horrendous national unity. Disjointed government. Alright. So we do get rid of them in the focus tree somewhere. Which one? Yeah, disjointed government, so we're going to get army reform. And there was another one somewhere. Was it defensive stratagems? Removes disjointed government. And you can't do this one until you've gotten rid of disjointed government, and it gets rid of victors of the Great War. So yeah, we're going to try and push down to defensive stratagems. Problem with this one is I think you have to get rid of the 365-day wait from this one first. Yeah, it has run its course, so you have to wait a year after doing this. So we'll push down to l'Entente, invite Yugoslavia and Romania, then we'll strengthen the government, and then we'll start pushing down this way to get to that army reform. Maybe not specifically in that order though. Alright, let's go speed 5. I'm not going to be doing much else for a while. Looks like almost everybody's arrived there. And we may as well take care of these planes. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4 tactical bombers. Naval bombers don't need to be there. They can just go up that way, I guess. And let's pretty these numbers up a bit. Let's go for 400 of them, and tactical bombers, let's go for about 400 as well. Not actually going to be making them, but that'll do. Then the tactical bombers can move up to there. Fighters can move up to there. Which actually takes 2,000. Wow. Proper top level airports. In that case, we'll try and set 1,000 in there. And you know what, screw it. Set this to 1,000 as well. And since we're going to forget to do this later, let's grab fighters and tactical bombers and set them to Western Germany on basic missions. Alright, and again, I always forget to do this. The fleets. Well, merge them first. Give them François Darlan. Or, yeah, Francois's got it. And make sure that all of these are joined to Flotte de Romas. Alright. La Galissonière class. Okay. Should be one other ship that got finished before we remember to do that. Over in the Tyrrhenian. Oh, the Allies music. I don't know. Now, what can the naval bomber actually do? He can go to the Eastern North Sea. Do some strikes on German port in... I always forget this one. Weser-Ems? That's the... No, Wilhelmshaven. Weser-Ems, the airport. Okay. So these guys can come together, and their mission is going to be Baltic Sea and the Eastern North Sea, and I guess the English Channel as well. Keep us safe and go destroy Germans out there somewhere. Not going to get the aircraft carriers planes doing anything though. Alright, how are we looking? A month and a half there. And the first thing we want to do here, because we can't actually unlock the Communist Revolutionary without choosing leftist rhetoric, is to go for the silent workhorse for the extra political power, Gaston Henriet. Alright, got a basic plan. A few things are going to depend on when the Spanish Civil War starts. Alright, I've got that glows red from the demilitarized zone, which will be gone in a couple of days, because that seems to always be the first thing that Germany chooses when it's an AI. Don't know if that's because of the historical focus, or if it's just because it makes the most sense for them to have their military on the border. Alright, remilitarization of the Rhineland. Rally the British troops. We suffer a civil war due to our disjointed government, so we're obviously not going to do that. Take the diplomatic objection, and we need to push down the status quo. Gives us 5% more national unity as well. Shouldn't matter, because we're not going to get invaded this time. How do we have free... Oh god, forgot to set these. Alright. No, we're going to fill up with them and then start pushing into the rest of these. Once we've got them, we'll worry about catching up. No, need the infantry equipment more. Okay. As far as research goes, 20 days. So I expect the war to break out in probably 39. So the start of this is going to be a little slow. Unless we could declare on Germany first and take the Rhineland before his men get in there. There's no way to do that unless we become communist. Even then. He can just move his guys in whenever he feels like it. He's taking the focus. Okay, we should probably do that one. 37's when these unlock, so yeah. I'm going to go for the research time reduction early. To get more use out of it. Missing fighters and tactical bombers, yes. Should probably add them on now before I forget. God. Do we have normal fighters yet? Alright. Fighters and... what's the other one? Carrier bombers, tactical bombers. And we'll want CAS at some point. So put them in, but not do much with them. How's our trade? Need oil, and that's all. France start with no oil. It's a little weird. August, April, May. Public demands rearmament. So what are we on here? 30%. People have a right to feel safe. We get early mobilisation or lose unity. What are we on at the moment? Civilian economy. Okay, go for it. Get better construction speed and whatnot. Alright, national unity down for a little. Change in popularity of communist. Yes. That's what we want to see. Communism on the rise. If we can... well, Germany's going to destroy Poland if we don't protect them. Soviet Union eventually will go to war with the Germans, and we know that UK are going to defend Poland if the tension's high enough for them to put a guarantee on. Alright, we are going to go for concentrated industry this game. And our first modification has to be for the silent workhorse. National focus has to be le longtemps. So that will give us our own faction in 70 days time, nice and early. Before Germany can even Anschluss Austria's in the face. Very few military factories in France. So what do these guys start out as? Democratic. Okay. Well, everything's going to plan. Not that anyone could have really screwed up our plans yet. How many could we do? 46. Pull one of them off. Still way short on the artillery, the tanks, and the infantry equipment. That's okay. That'll start coming back. 2,000 days. 3,500 days. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's just because we've only got 9 military factories that are saying that bad. The other thing we can do is take some of these focuses early. Might actually do Metropolitan France and Algérie France to get the extra factories as soon as we get invite Romania. Need to do Yugoslavia before they're pulled into a war. I don't know. They would pull us into a war before we might be ready. You know, we'll finish this off since we have to do that to get the achievement. Then we'll push through these, get our extra research slots even earlier. We'll go through... probably go through Jet for 50% research bonuses for Jet. Since we are going through to 48 to get the other achievement, we'll push down the right path there. 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 4. 4 versus... yeah, alright. Go Metropolitan France, then Algerian France, and then through Jet down to the extra research slots. As soon as we can do that. We have 0 manpower. So the next thing we might want to do is boost this so we can start preparing for the war. Limited conscription, 2.5%. So this would be the next kick up. Otherwise we have to be at war to be able to actually do that. So, possibly impossible. Factory output's down at the moment until 6th of May. Jesus, that was a whole year's worth. Okay. See how we go. Construction's good. Production efficiency, or I think construction speed is more important at the moment. Spanish Civil War. There we go. So if that had happened before our election, I think we would have had a different option. Next election though is 1940, so yeah. We can't send volunteers or really do anything about this war. Czechoslovakia joined the French. Good. There's our little entente. Vive la France et l'OTAN. Alright, Metropolitan France. Start giving us good stuff. Alright, Czechoslovakia. We'll totally protect you from the Germans. Which means we are going to want to push Yugoslavia and Romania quickly because Germany's going to declare war on us over Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia and Romania on our side will hopefully hold them off a bit longer. Olympics are over. Alright, let's watch the Spanish Civil War. Hopefully Republican Spain win. I think they usually do when you leave it to the AI. How are they actually looking? We've got, will that be 30 something? Yeah, hard to tell. The low end's similar, the high end's better for the Republicans. We're only using 3 convoys for trade and supply. How are we using 3 for trade and supply? We're not importing anything. Look how much steel we're exporting. Jeez. Alright, revisit Matignon agreements. Gain unity or change in popularity of communist. Awesome. It's going to be the red-blue blob. 54 to 45. It's looking okay. Probably can Spain want access. We accept. Don't know why they'd want it. They can't use it to attack them from a neutral country anyway. Alright, first of these. Let's get us some industrial expansion. And it's looking good. So I'm going to take a short break here. When we come back, we will keep tooling up for this war, which probably really won't be too far away. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. As always, if you click on like or leave a comment, it'll be much appreciated. And I hope to see you again soon. See you later.